final preview pod of the 2025 NFL football regular season Saints
Mm.
Block Party podcast coming at you. SBP presented by Precious Works LLC. Shuck the Falcons as the Saints
Suck 'em.
shuck them, try to close out the season on a 5 game winning streak and could close out their season going 7-10 if they beat
Mm.
the Falcons on Sunday. Adam here, joined by my guy, my co-host, my compadre, Ryan, aka Wolf. Woo!
We
Money.
made it, bro. We made
We
it.
did. We made it. And the funny thing about sorry, I'm trying to get some tweets out and stuff in regards to the game. The funny thing about this game is we had talked about it on this episode at nauseum, even when the streak had started for the Saints in terms of Shuck starting and how the team has started to perform when him going on the streak. I kept pointing
Mm.
out to this game. I said, this is
Yeah.
the game because the first Falcons game, the first Falcons game was such a just the defense was all over the offense.
Yeah.
It was coming off of by Raheem Morris. Just felt like they knew everything that the Saints were running. It felt very similar to the Bears game. It felt very similar to the first half of the Dolphins game. And so seeing where the I just want to see the growth of Tyler Shuck in this game. I want to
Right.
see the growth of Kellen Moore in this game
Yes.
because buddy, when I was watching Monday Night Football and I seen what they was doing to Matthew Stafford, I was like,
Boy, it was hitting, boy.
hitting, had Matthew Stafford confused. I was like, oh, this is gonna
Hughes.
be the biggest test that Shuck has had, except his first start against the Rams since he has started. This game, the first Falcons game, and this game has been his biggest test defensively that he is gone. He's undertaken.
Yeah, no question. It's his biggest test since that game. I remember thinking, I still think that was probably his worst game as a starter. Um,
Yes. Yes,
Up
by
to that
far.
point, because even the Rams game, the Rams game was his first start.
On the
See,
road.
on the road, it was just whatever. But even him in that game, it was like, okay, it's fine. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
like you saw some flashes in that game.
Right. The Falcons game was the one game where I remember after I was like, like I wasn't. We still weren't there yet. We weren't there. We was like, oh, okay, there's some positive things. He had beat the Panthers the week before. It's like, okay, he got something, but not sure yet. So I want to see him build off of that, man. Like you said, I want to see him go back, look at that tape, look at what he did wrong. We've seen the incremental improvements from that time,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, against pressure. His completion percentage against pressure has gotten much better. His effectiveness, his EPA, all that stuff, everything's improved versus pressure. So that's gonna be major key. And look, bro, like Raheem Morris, DeJounte Morris, he he will put together
Man,
some
bro.
game plans that will,
Yes.
even going back to like the Tampa days, going back to when he was just like an
Yep.
assistant with the Falcons back in the day. Sometimes he would just put together some game plans that will annoy the shit out you, bro. And he could do
100%.
that, bro. So it would surprise me. I remember that game, bro. Like the Falcons defense had a beat on Kellen's offense to a T.
Whole
They knew
game.
everything that was coming.
Everything.
Uh, that was that stupid like Taysom in the
Taysom in
red
the
zone
red
game.
zone. Oh.
Oh my God! Like we've come so far. We've come so
I
far since then.
I'm just glad that like against once again work against the Titans
Yeah.
on that 3rd and 1. I'm glad Kellen was like, okay, we done with this.
It's like if somebody like do somebody be on his earpiece like stop that bullshit.
Stop it, nigga.
All right.
Stop. All right, guys. All right. But before we go into a deep dive in this game, just real quick, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Nighthawk 12341 said my favorite show about to start. Appreciate you.
Love you, bro.
Lucky Russ Tech said, "Shuck the Falcons." Thank you for that, Rusty or Lucky Russ Tech. I'm actually stealing that for the title of
the thumbnail will be updated.
Of our episode. That's weird drop. I'm giving credit during the live pod right now that we are stealing it, but we're also giving you credit on the pod about it. I'm giving you that love. James Smart said when Wolf hit the beard, they about to cook. We try. Nighthawk said, "What's up, Adam? You know, trying to make it through." So Lucky Russ had a question. Said, "If we win, are we not picking top 10?" So there's some real sickos in our Discord. So if you want to become part of our Discord, 2 ways to make that happen. You can become a Patreon, patreon.com/Saints Block Party, or that you can do that for just $1 a month. That's plethora of benefits. One of them being Discord, one of them being our episodes that we do, whether it be audio, whether it be video, no ads, HQ video. Wolf does his all 22 film breakdown, which is usually up the Monday or Tuesday after the game. No, usually it's Tuesday. After the game, SBP meetups, just plethora of benefits associated with that. But there are some sickos in our Discord who have figured out, even if the Saints win on Sunday, if the Chiefs beat the Raiders, which the Chiefs are very, very, very bad right now, but the Raiders are like truly trying to tank to submit the number one overall pick. So I would highly expect the Chiefs to win on Sunday. And then if Cincinnati beats
they play the Browns.
I'm pulling it up real quick. If Cincinnati beats sorry, this is terrible podcasting in any form, but like especially audio podcasting. They play. Yeah, you're right. They play the Browns. So if Cincinnati beats the Browns, which honestly that's a coin flip. Just depends on which. Yeah. But Cincinnati beats the Browns, and if the Chiefs beat the Raiders, then the Saints are picking no lower than 10th. Like they can't pick lower than 10th. Okay. Is how that works out. Let's check if we got. Eugene Sutherland said, "Who dat from Philly, fellas, and screw the fail cans." I love it. Falcons hate week. Lucky Russ said, "If Shuck puts up 300 on this defense, I'm drinking until 2027."
I'm with you, brother. I'm getting toe
up. Someone in the chat said tied to the. So this says tied to the Natty, which is an Alabama fan. Says Falcons to the Super Bowl. Is that in Madden? Madden Super Bowl?
Stop.
Gotta be a Madden 2026
Stop.
Super Bowl.
Don't even know your quarterback gonna be next
year. But 2 things I wanted to hit on that we didn't hit on in the recap pod on Sunday. Both were special team things. I want to start with the good. With Charlie Smith. I banged on him like a little bit after he missed the first field goal of the game, but then he bounced back really well and hit 2 long field goals. I think one was like 56 and one was 57. Long field goals when the team really needed those field goals. And so I will give him credit is that he has shown me, unlike Blake Groupie when he was the kicker, even if he misses a field goal early in the game, he has that mental fortitude,
right,
and the ability to bounce back, which is huge for a kicker. Because you saw it with Blake Groupie, bruh, when he missed one, it was in his mind, like it
went in the phone, bro.
It was done. So for Charlie Smith to bounce back after I think the first one was like 47, 40 within the 40-yard range. That was really good to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, I just can't wait till uh, uh season over with. Just to like, man, they need to just tighten up special teams in general. Kicking
Boy,
game, just the
all of it.
operation, just everything, man. Just tighten that shit up. That shit is tired of worrying about it. I know just before he missed that kick, we was just talking about like, oh man, ain't it nice? Ain't it nice that you won't have to worry about kicks that he missed? It's like, oh god damn it. But Charlie Smith is good,
He was. And then on the flip side of that, bro, can we get like not it'd be good to have like a good punter again, but can we get just a
man. Oh my
reliable,
god. Just
like decent punter again, bro?
bring
That
Thomas
first
Morstead
Kyle
back at this point. Shit. I don't
that first Kai Kroger punt, nigga, went
yeah.
17 yards. Woof. A
Cost cost
17-yard
team
punt. Woof.
points. Cost the team points right there, bro. Gave them a score pretty much. That was awful. Awful.
They got to Charlie Smith aside, they got to fix special teams like just fundamentally. They got to fix it, bro. They got to get better on
Fundamental.
kickoff returns, bro. Like I can't endure Dante Pettis kickoff returns no more, bro.
No, no more.
I can't do it.
They just need to get serious about it. It just seems like a secondary thought
After
to the
yes, like an
like an
afterthought. Like
afterthought. Like nah,
yeah.
but like hate to bring him up again, but man, Sean Payton, he was about them special teams, boy. Like he
The
game planned special teams. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a
one of the
huge
biggest
part of the
plays in
game.
Saints history. One of the biggest plays in Saints history was a
Come on,
special
bro.
teams play. That they drew up in practice and found something that they could target and stuff like that. So, um, and I'm talking about the Steve Gleason. I'm not even talking about ambush, which is another one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Another. So it's huge, bro. So I would like to like we'll get to that like after the season. We're going through like our after season report card or whatever. But that's going to be one of the top things: is special teams.
So anyone who's like watching the video version of this, or if you're watching this on YouTube, we appreciate you. Like and subscribe. We've gotten like a plethora of new. I think we've gotten in this. I think it's this month alone, 100 plus new subscribers, which is
Wow,
fantastic. So please,
much
please keep
love to
that like
y'all.
and subscribe going on. If you're listening on an audio platform, appreciate that as well. Also keep those 5-star reviews coming in. But if you were watching like the video version of the pod and was like, why is Adam like not like looking at the camera, I was actually pulling up why this game is so important for the Saints, because it will dictate, well, not just this game, but like a lot of the games that are happening on Sunday, and I guess technically on Saturday because the Bucks and the Panthers play on Saturday, because it's going to dictate why where the Saints are going to finish in the NFC South.
Mm.
And that will then indicate what their schedule and who they play next season ends up being in the NFC, or in terms of like if they're playing, if they end up second place, third place, fourth place, because there's a chance that they could end up being second place in the NFC South if how things shake out. So shout out to our dude Vander Broski for posting this in our Discord. So that's what I was looking to the left to try to find this. So this is how it breaks down. So I'm just reading this word for word from our Discord from Vander Broski. If we lose this weekend and lock up fourth in the division, we play the Giants, Cardinals, and Raiders next season. Okay. If we beat the Falcons and the Bucks win on Saturday, we lock up third in the division, NFC South, and face the Commanders, the Rams, and the Chiefs next season. If we beat the Falcons and the Panthers win, we lock up second in the division and play the Cowboys, 49ers, and Chargers next season.
Mm. Mm. That's interesting.
Which which would you rather?
See, that second place don't spook me too much because I mean, the Chargers are good. Cowboys and see the Chiefs, like the Chiefs getting the Chiefs in the third place.
But the second place is the Chargers and the Niners and the Cowboys.
Mm, I think
No,
I
I'm
like
so
the second place, bro. I think I
I'm
like the
sorry,
second
Wolf.
place, bro.
I
I think I like
run
it.
me my
And
run
what's the
me
third
my
place again?
third place is Commanders, Rams, and Chiefs. And I guess it would
Chiefs.
depend on like when you play the Chiefs. Like, is Patrick Mahomes back? Is he not back? But
That's
I think
true.
he's like, and he, like he's a sicko enough. Like, I think he's gonna really try
He's
to
gonna
get.
be starting week one, bro.
I
Like
just feel it, bro. I just feel it. I just feel it.
starting week one, book it. Like I don't know, man. I think the Chiefs gonna bounce back hard next year too, bro.
I'll say this. I want that. I want that Drake May year 2
Drake,
schedule, nigga. For Tyler Shough,
but,
bro.
but easy.
Like,
He, they got the DA special, bro. They got that the 2023 DA schedule, bro. That schedule was so easy for New England Patriots, bro. So
listen,
easy.
that's fine, bro. You know what? I'll say this. Because for me to want the second place, or sorry, for me to want the fourth place schedule, it would mean that they would lose to the Falcons, and so I can't have that on my
Can't
conscience,
have
bro.
it. Can't have it.
So, let me walk that back. We were having it on our conscience a little bit when they potentially was going to be picking top one or one overall, but like now, bro, it's just like go win on Sunday, beat the Falcons, and whatever place we fall in the division, bro, we fall in the division, bro. It
Fall in
is
it,
what
bro.
it
Because
is.
think about it. If they go and handle business against the Falcons, that shows me that they could go bring on the 49. I mean, shit, we went toe to toe with the 49ers with Spencer Rattler and
Spence was going band to band
band
with
for
Mike
band.
Jones, bro.
And I know they had Mac Jones. Mac Jones balling. I don't want to hear none of that. He was balling. So and they had Nick Bosa and Fred Warner that was still playing and all them shit. Man, bring the 49ers down here. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Down, but I wouldn't that little fourth place schedule though, man. I ain't mad at that either now.
I'm just saying the Patriots have utilized that schedule to cruise, bro.
Cruz
Cruise.
about to be a one seed, damn near.
I'm just saying, Wolf. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just throwing it out there. Justin Cash asks, how many sacks does Chase Young and Cam get? Oh, get this game?
Chase Young, he be playing all right against the Falcons. I know that. Um, I know Cam gonna want something, but who knows? I think they'll play all right. I mean, look, the thing, good. They played Kurt Warner in the offense pretty well last time. Like they played the Falcons
Kirk
offense.
Cousins. Nigga said
Kirk
Kurt Warner.
Cousins, Kurt Warner, I'm tripping. They played Kirk Cousins well, bro. Like, but it wasn't until like the end where he started making some YOLO throws that connected and stuff like that. But the defense played them well, so we'll see if they can replicate that. The thing about Kirk Cousins, like he'll dice you up mentally and all that, but he can't move. He still can't move.
Can't
He
move,
is
bro.
in the pocket. Period. So they just have to figure out a way to disrupt that pocket. But we'll get to that.
We will. Anything else from Dante said how many white women are in Atlanta? All right, bro.
Not many, bro.
Anything else from the Titans game that we just want to put a bow on?
No, not really. Like I said, the film study is out there on the Patreon site. Really enjoyed doing that this year. Just every week breaking down the whole 22. Really got to get a good look at the whole process. I'm thinking about taking all 17 of the articles and like putting them in like a PDF downloadable form. And for anybody on the Patreon that could just download, and there you can just look at the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
evolution, throughout the year. But as far as the Titans game, man, it was what it was, bro. I thought Tyler Shough, just like the stats show, played probably his best game of the season.
Absolutely.
He was on target. He was great anticipation. Moved well. He was actually pressured quite a bit and handled it really well. I thought Kellen Cook. I thought
Cook, bro.
they had no answer for Chris Olave, none.
None.
Like he could have had 200 something yards if they really wanted it, bro.
Easily.
Easily, bro. Like they had no answer. They was beating up on number 40, number 39. They was just tearing them up, bro. Tearing them boys up. Um, Jawan Johnson was eating them. It was like just a really good performance. One note I did come away, I posted in the Discord earlier. I was like, the TE Moscato might have something there, bro. Not as like this is big time tight end, just like he was blocking well, moving well. If he could get involved in the pass game a little more next year, see how everything works out in the off season, he could be like a Josh Hill, for this offense potentially.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Potentially, like it's super early, but I just thought
Right.
for a guy that just got out there, was thrown into the fire, Stoll got hurt early, so he got
Early.
more snap. He got more steps. Man, he was out there blocking his ass off in the run game and pass game, bro. And he was staying alive for Tyler Shough. I just thought he looked good, bro. I'm like, okay. And that's just another
It,
notch from this draft class, man. Like,
it is,
wow,
bro.
look at that. 7th round pick,
Yeah. A flyer. If they can, man, if they can just have another great draft, if they can have
Oh,
another great
God.
draft, Wolf,
That's the
and
story of this offseason, man.
and just come back and follow the draft that they just had and just followed up with like a juice draft that works out, bruh. Our dude, bruh. Uh, our dude Dante said, y'all really should want to be a Patreon member this offseason. The content SPP will cook up for the draft will be worth it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that, bro. Bet
Got
that.
some things already, like, just really wanting to be able to do, God willing, finances willing, for sure. For sure, the biggest one, patreon.com/Saints Block Party, for sure. But if we can put it together and manage it, that is the goal. So, we hope to continue to put the content out there and do everything that we can because this is something that we enjoy and obviously we know that y'all enjoy it too, so that's what we're gonna keep hoping and striving to put out there for y'all. So Saints Full Circle podcast said I've been running these mock drafts all day. Oh, Nighthawk said, I don't think y'all have mentioned the Discord giveaway this week. So, yes, thank you for reminding me. So, again, mentioned this on the recap pod on Sunday. One of our great Discord and just pod supporters that we have, our dude Kevin, is doing a raffle this upcoming Sunday, final game of the season. He's raffling off two Tyler Shough jerseys. You do have to be a Patreon and you do have to be in our Discord and send him a DM. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ass has been kicking my ass recently. Send him a DM to enter the raffle. At I believe as of like yesterday or 2 days ago, it was up to about 35 people that's already entered the raffle. Still there's still time. So keep saying it a lot on this podcast, but Saints or patreon.com/Saints Block Party. You can join, hop in the Discord, send Kevin a DM to be in the raffle. I will say, and Kevin has said this as well. Listen, Tyler Shough has injected a plethora of hope into the Saints fan base. So I know that I believe NFL.com, if they're not sold out, a lot of the sizes are sold out for the Tyler Shough jerseys. So there may be a delay in the jerseys being sent out. Because I know a lot of the sizes are sold out, but that is what Kevin is doing from the gracious of his heart because he just feels like this community has been so helpful to him throughout this year, and it's really special for him to do and put something together like this. So we appreciate you, Kevin.
Shout out to Kev.
Yeah, definitely much love. Anyhow, let's take our first break of the show, and we'll be back after this, diving into the Saints Falcons Week 18 game to finish up the regular season. We'll be right back. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out of the box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new like a form or the prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, Bijon at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
We are back. Just wanted to bring this point up real quick that Cam Jordan has 9.5 sacks this season.
9.5, bro.
9.5, Wolf. That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. I don't remember the last time he had that many.
That is crazy. I was trying to pull up just the number of sacks he has, and also Chase Young. Chase Young has 7. 7 for Chase Young, and that's him with him missing like the first 5 weeks.
About 5 weeks. Yep.
5 weeks. Impressive, impressive for both of them.
Really
let's
is, man.
start. Let's start with, which I think honestly is the biggest story of this game, is the Saints offense going against this Tampa, or sorry, not Tampa Bay, the Falcons defense. I will obviously I will say, when the Falcons were going against the Rams Monday Night Football, they had a backup left tackle in, they had a backup right guard in. That's not to take away anything of what they did in their performance. They were, they I won't say they were dominant for large stretches in that game. Large stretches in that game against an MVP candidate quarterback, and made great plays all throughout that game. But like I said at the beginning of this podcast, I want to see the evolution of Tyler Shough from that first meeting against the Falcons. And even bigger for me is I want to see the evolution of Kellen Moore and his play calling. What we've seen in these last stretches of games from Kellen Moore is that his play calling has substantially gotten better, and he's just been in his bag. He's improved fundamentally and been much better in terms of calling plays. Like there's this period of time, even in that Dolphins game. Even this, so I know people would like, well, he would just call him play games differently when like Rattler was the quarterback and Shough. No, that Falcons game, that Miami game, he was still running a lot of concepts where it was just staying short to the line, like short to the sticks, and just these short routes. And since, like, I would say probably since the Dolphins game, he's just opened it up and tacking down the field, tacking middle of the field, in breaking routes, more double moves, doing man beaters, and just getting guys open. And the playbook seems more expansive. And that's what you're going to need to do to attack this Atlanta defense. Story of the and honestly, a big story of this game is going to be how the offensive line holds up against the pass rush for the Falcons with James Pierce Jr., with Jalon Walker, their rookies, and Chris Olave's been on a tear. This is going to be the best cornerback he's gone against since he's been on that tear in AJ Terrell. Because I would expect, Raheem Morris to put AJ Terrell and Chris Olave and say, shut him down. Chris Olave's had good games against AJ Terrell in the past. So, don't like that matchup, whoo, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for it, bro. I'm ready for it.
Ready, bro. I was just looking. Damn, James Pierce Jr. got 9 sacks this year.
God damn.
No, eight and a half sacks. Jalen Walker got 5.5. Like they were who we thought they were. Like, damn it. God damn it. Falcons finally got their pass rushers. After going years, since John Abraham, they've been looking for some damn pass rushers, and they finally got them. So,
and Dante said Xavier Watts is a dog. Oh, digger,
Zay
a
Watts
dog, bro.
dog. Bates is one of the best like baiters in the game. Like
Yes.
Bates will bait you into a bad interception.
He
He
wasn't
does it.
Wolf. He wasn't supposed to be there. Wolf. He
He,
wasn't supposed
was-
to be there.
he left his responsibility. Well,
Oh my
that's
god, I'm
top,
so glad I don't have
top
to deal with
five.
that anymore, bro.
Top five moment right there, bro. Top five. But anyway, yeah, like they got some nasty work back there. Cade Nellis is like, he coming wreck shop. He was wrecking shop
You know
last
it,
night,
bro.
and he gonna wreck shop again, bro. He is coming. This tough matchup, bro. It's a tough matchup,
It
and
is,
look,
bro.
the Saints offense have been improving. Kellen Moore's been improving, but the devil's advocate would say, well, they haven't, the defenses they've been playing haven't been all that. You know what I'm saying? The Jets defense,
Mm-hmm.
Titans defense, the Panthers defense is kind of high. Like, so show me. Like, you're going up against a better defense. Like, see what you could cook up. They was ready the last time. They had a beat on what Kellen wanted to do. So let's see if Kellen can change it up. And look, we don't have capacity right now. We don't even have Mason Tipton right now. Not even Mason Tipton was out. You talking about Chris Olave, Jawan Johnson, uh, Dante Pettis, Kevin Austin Jr., Moscato. That's our offense right now. And
Bruh.
Aldrich Estime. I don't want to count him out. Shout out to Aldrich Estime, man. He's a good
Bruh.
running back. What a great pickup. Great pickup
Great.
during the season. So make it enough. Make it enough. Like, use Chris Olave like you've been doing. I wish we had Valet in this game, but unfortunately, he's on IR. So you're going to make it enough with Kevin Austin Jr. Um, Gonna have to run the ball. They ran the ball
Yes.
well in the second half against the Titans. You could run on this Falcons team, um, but they like continue doing what you like, bro. When they started running to the left against the Titans, they started getting Kevin Banks Jr. on the move. They got
Ooh.
Moscato over there, moving people. Like, it was working, bro. It was working. So get back to that. Like, get back to that, and that maybe will open some things up for Tyler Shough in the pass game. It's gonna be interesting though, bro, because they're gonna try to bait Shough into making some foolish decisions, and he's been
Yes.
playing clean the last couple of weeks.
Clean,
No
bruh.
turnovers and stuff like that. I mean, I know he had that fumble, in the beginning of the play like this past week, but like, gotta have to be careful. We can't turn this ball over in this game, bro. Like,
Mm-mm.
I feel like this is a game where I don't expect a lot of points from the offense. Look, they haven't scored a lot of points all year, but I would expect it to be in that 17 to 20 range.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is gonna be a little tight, bro. It's gonna be tight, man.
Um, I was thinking about this. Was it earlier today? I was like, man, Mason Tipton got all that like preseason love and all that shit, preseason training camp love, and in one game, Kevin Austin Jr. has shown like he's a much better, like a game day player than Mason
I
Tipton has
mean,
ever been, bro.
even Dante Pettis, like I know he fumbled that ball, like that was terrible, but like that was like some awesome moves
It
he
was,
made
bro.
to like get there. But unfortunately, and he caught a great. He ran
Oh,
like
when
the
he
out
stacked the
route,
defender,
stacked the
yeah,
defender, ran out right, like literally looked like Chris Olave, not just because they both light skinned, but like just the way he ran the route. I was like, man, that was like a Olave type route, the way he ran
yeah.
it. So I, Mason Tipton hasn't showed me any of that yet. So I don't know. I'm good on Mason. Good on Mason Tipton.
Good, bro.
Um,
Um, Lucky Russ Tech said a first quarter touchdown would show me so
oh my
much.
God. What's that? What's the first quarter touchdown? What does that even look like?
Man,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
like it's been a while. It has been a while.
Like, can't like I mean it's too late to figure it out. I mean, it's the last game, but like Jesus, can we finish the season at least starting off the offense like looking how they do in the second half? Like the game doesn't have to be on the line for you to decide to move the ball. And it's I can't even tell you why, bro. Like every time I watch the
Right.
tape, I'm looking for like something that stands out. It just shit not working. They're not converting on third down. They're getting stuff runs, Shuck getting sacked, pressures on
And
like the worst time, stupid
it al-
penalties.
it also feels like, and it's funny because this also kind of followed what we read in training camp, that Shuck seems to do better when plays are called live than scripted plays.
Right.
Like once the script is gone and you just and Kellen's just calling plays, bro. Like you see a whole different player. Like it's
And that
bizarre a
doesn't even
little
like, and
bit.
it doesn't even make sense. Like it's like what? Like, shouldn't it be reversed? Like you would think like when it's scripted, it's like okay, that's when it looks because a lot of young players I see early in the game that first script they look great. They look great. Then you get to the second, third quarter, then you start seeing like the real player come through. But it's the opposite with Tyler Shough. That was like
Yeah.
it's weird. I don't even understand it. But they got to throw the script away. Like don't even bother scripting the first couple of plays. Like just go out there and say, man, do your thing. Matter of fact, you call the plays, Tyler. Come up with your own plays. Do your thing,
Call
brother.
it, nigga. Uh 504 Code 5 said, y'all told me weeks ago we could absolutely evaluate Shuck with this current roster. Boy, were y'all right. We done fucked up and got us a franchise quarterback.
Ain't that some
Feels
shit?
that way.
Ain't
Feels
that
that
some
way.
shit, bro? Hey, man.
Michael Tolliver said, "Remember when we'd be down 7-0 or so, and we'd have that feeling the game was over already."
Bruh.
Yes, how things have changed in such a short time. We are a second half
Rewriting that
team now.
DNA.
It's
Rewriting that
crazy,
DNA,
man.
baby.
It's
It's
crazy.
amazing, man.
Uh, I also wanted to point out, and you brought this up in your all 22 film study. You know, something that's been on our radar. You know how we were kind of annoyed that the team was, you know, kind of pushing Fuaga to play. But I will say, and you know, you noticed this. I've noticed it too. Like especially these last couple of games, I get it. The opponents have been, you know, kind of downtrodden, but he's played outstanding.
Mhm.
Calvin Banks, excuse me. Kelvin, not Calvin. Kelvin's played really well in stretches,
Mm,
but this game against the Falcons is going to be a test for both of them. Like,
yeah.
if the Saints are going to have a chance to win this game, they need to play like bookend tackles for the Saints because that the pressure and the Falcons trying to apply pressure to get to Tyler Shuck is going to be the story of the game.
Story of the game, bro. They gonna blitz. They gonna bring pressure with their front four. Caden Ellis gonna be bringing the
Stunts.
heat. Stunts. You know, Tyler gonna have to be ready, bro. He's gonna have to be ready. I was trying to pull up my film study
Mm.
from the
First game.
first game. Trying to remember what I said, but I just remember everything was just kind of uneven in that game.
Mm.
And this time we're gonna be in Atlanta. Like now,
Yep.
we're gonna have some who that's up in there. I know who that's gonna be deep in Atlanta because a lot of them already live there. So not too worried about the crowd noise. And they've kind of overcome that. Like, remember that was like a thing early in the season, like the crowd noise and
Yep. Yep.
Seattle game and all that stuff. They've done a good job of kind of overcoming that hoop. Um, but we'll see. We'll see, man. Like one thing I will
Okay.
say about Tyler Shough,
So
he
let me.
has to go ahead.
I was gonna. So I'm just gonna read a couple of blurbs from like your first. So this is the content you can get if you're a Patreon. Patreon.com/Saints Block Party. From your first all 22 of the first Falcons game. Said Shuck had a few turnover worthy throws that he got bailed out on. Olave had to play defensive back on one. I don't think Shuck saw Xavier Watts come off his man and read his eyes underneath. Shuck also forced one to Jawan later in the game versus cover two that was almost picked. The Falcons mixed their coverages heavily, rotating between man and zone. You also saw that against the Rams,
Yeah.
and sometimes man on one side and zone on the other. Some of the Saints plays calls didn't match up well against these looks. There were sometimes Shuck went to throw a quick hitch, but the right receivers were still running their routes and not in their break, forcing him to come off just out of sync, which is unfortunate coming off a bye week and with an extra day of practice. So it's
That
just
was coming off a bye.
it was it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, yeah. I think when
Be tough, bro. It's gonna be a tough one.
tough one. I think you hit on it best in watching that Rams game. Kellen and the O line, like this is a game where they're gonna have to be able to run the ball. They're
Got to.
gonna have to be able to run the ball with Estime and play good complementary football. It can't be like I don't. This shouldn't need. Well, it depends on what happened. I guess we'll talk about this when the Saints are on defense. But if it's the defense is able to kind of hold the tide and hold the front, I guess you could say defensively against Falcons, like I don't this shouldn't have to feel like a game that you put everything on Shuck in the passing game to get you there. Like it should
Right.
be a game where you play a complementary brand of football. That's the success. That's the recipe I would say if they want to win this game.
Exactly. And you even saw last night against the Rams. McVay was still sticking with the run late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
When they were down and they were getting some big runs with Kyron Williams and all them. And it, obviously part of it was to get production with the run, but a lot of it was just to take some heat off
Yes.
of Stafford because he was getting his ass whooped in
Whoop,
that
bro.
game. So they're gonna need to do the same, bro. And I know this is just not a great running team, even though we saw. I mean, Estime averaged 6.1 yards a carry last week, bro, against the
Woo.
Titans. I get it. Against the
Yes.
Titans,
Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
But still, like, figure out a way to run that damn ball. Like, figure out a way. Don't have Tyler Shough standing back there throwing the ball 50 times against this
Can't do it,
defense because
bro.
it won't it
Can't.
won't it won't turn out well, man. It
It
will
won't
not turn out well.
at all. So Dante said another defensive touchdown would be huge. It absolutely
Mm.
would. So we are going to take our last break of the show, come back, talk about Saints defense going against the Falcons offense. Excuse me, as we wrap up the last preview pod episode of the 2025 NFL regular season, Saints Falcons. Right after this, we'll be right back.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. This week, I'm looking at Saints versus Bucks and selecting Chris Olave for higher than 50 yards and Baker Mayfield for lower than 3 touchdowns. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code Block Party.
Score $75.
Bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code Block Party. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
We are, excuse me, we are back. Wrap up this preview pod episode. We currently have 79 concurrent viewers here on a Tuesday night. Appreciate y'all joining. 240 views currently.
Thank you.
Our dude Dante said the Saints have a top 10 defense as it currently stands. Staley is cooking. Boy, that number 7 who plays for the Falcons, bro.
Bad man. It's a bad man right there, brother. How did they do last time against them? Let's see.
That would be good to look at.
Let's see. Saints, Falcons.
Let me. Michael Tolliver said, actually looking at the rush yards per game allowed, Titans ranked higher than the Falcons. Yeah, I mean that's to be expected, but the Falcons still do allow.
Bijan had 14 for 70 yards, average 5 yards a carry. Tyler Algier had 3.7 yards a carry, so about expected. But Bijan Robinson didn't have the crazy game. He didn't have any touchdowns, right. So they were able to kind of contain it a little bit. You know, he's going to get his, and that's what I would hope for. Like, okay, he's going to get 70, 80 yards. Might even have a 100-yard game, but don't have him bust out a 93 touchdown run. Like, we can't have that. Those are backbreakers. You cannot have that, man. And they've been better against the run the past couple of weeks, man. Even, against, like, the Titans. I know it's the Titans, yes. But Tony Pollard has been playing outstanding the past couple of weeks, and they bottled him up. They bottled him up really well.
They did.
And I didn't put this in the film study because I don't really talk about the defense. Run defense has improved when Brian Bresee isn't on the field.
Yes.
I'm just saying, like big fridge, what's his name? Fridge Wade?
John Ridgeway, bro.
Big Fridge Wade. I mean, we got a Boyd sighting, like a Kyrie Boyd was out. Christian Boyd was out there. Like, I'm just saying, like the run defense seemed a little better when Bresee out there. Maybe it's just correlation. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's just I had looked. But I mean, it's just a theory now because we know Brian Bresee is not great against the run. But they also played Stutzman a lot more. And he was pretty active against the run. He like more of that, please. More.
He made 2 plays back to back against the Titans where he like snuffed out a screen. Mm-hmm. I forgot what the other play was before, and it was just like, can we stop with this Pete Warner experiment shit, bro? Can we please stop, bro? I'm so fed up with it, Ryan. I'm so fed up with it.
We going into week 18. Unleash Stunnerman. Unleash him.
Like let him play every defensive, because here's the thing. Against Bijan Robinson, or is it Bijan? I forget how. I apologize. I forget how he said the pronunciation is. You're gonna need he says that he is okay with there being a defender unblocked.
Yeah.
Do you understand how insane?
I got that one. Yeah.
There was one play against the Rams where Jarrett Verse was left unblocked, nigga, and he made Jarrett Verse and another defender miss. Do you understand how insane that is?
Insane, bro.
And you think 20 is gonna make that play? You think 20 gonna make that play?
Come on.
And I'm not saying that 28.
Olante and 20. That's who you're gonna depend on. Come on. Come on.
Bro, I can already see. I can already see the Mr. Latte tackle, bro. I can already see it.
Just that's uh,
But aside from containing Robinson, man, they gotta get after Kirk. They gotta get after Kirk. Move him out the
Kurt's
move him
so
out the
annoying,
spot.
bro.
Oh, he's so annoying.
God, because he just keep on firing, bro. He just just keep on firing the damn ball.
He's just so he's just seen so much. He's seen so many defenses. You can't really it's hard to confuse him with everything he's seen coverage wise. So it really is truly affecting him, disrupting the pocket with him, and like the it was weird because Chase had that amazing play. And there was a couple of times in that Titans game where the defensive line was disruptors, but there were other plays where Cam Ward had 3-4 seconds.
Yeah, man.
And it wasn't him scrambling, bro. He was just back
just
there.
stand, literally standing, not even moving, like this.
And so the pass rush needs to be on point against the Falcons. Drake London was very quiet against the Rams. Even Kyle Pitts was it wasn't a big game from their pass catchers per se. The player that scares me in this game, and he was the same player that scared me before they played them earlier this year, Darnell Mooney.
Yep.
Darnell Mooney. He had a long touchdown against the Saints in their first meeting, and he is just his speed and his route running is just something that scares me. I would imagine he's probably going to be matched up against Quincy Riley, and he just has the speed, and Quincy Riley has that aggressiveness, and I can see it being used against him if they're in man. Jonas Sanker sometimes, there's been a lot of coverage busts, especially there was a lot of coverage busts in that Titans game. So I just need them to go out there and have a competent game, because the worrisome side is that the defense doesn't come prepared and the Falcons start scoring early. Then offensively, it's hard to stick with that run game, and you put it on Shough, and then the Falcons pass rush can get going. Then it becomes,
exactly. Drake London didn't play the last time, so
he's right. He was out in the first game. I'm saying he didn't. He wasn't. It didn't
get
seem
the Rams.
I seemed like the Rams. He seemed like he didn't play at all.
No, I had to check if he was still playing. I was like, damn, Drake London out there. Kyle Pitts didn't do much either. But I wouldn't expect that the same, because Kyle Pitts been cooking as of recent, even though he didn't do much against the Rams. I expect him to make some plays against the Saints. So it's gonna be a tough matchup, bro. Defensively, man. So the defense just got to continue doing what they're doing, what they've been doing. Try to just keep this team within 20 points, 17 points. That should be the goal. They're going to move the ball. Kirk Cousins going to move the ball. Bijan Robinson going to get his. But, tighten up in the red zone. Try to force a mistake here and there. Because Kirk Cousins will put some up sometimes that you can get to. Try to force some fumbles, sack fumbles. Again, he's a statue in the pocket. You know where he's going to be. So let's turn up the heat. Let's turn up the heat, Brandon Staley. Yeah. Something other than the Atlanta blitz. Bring Stallbird. Bring somebody back there.
Was that the Falcon? Was that the blitz he did with Stallbird?
Just dove over. I think that was the Falcons game.
I think it was, bro. I think it was.
Bring that again. Shit.
Anything else defensively in this? It starts with shutting down number 7. That's where it starts, obviously. But anything else about this game?
Nah, man. I'm fascinated to see how, if the Saints can finish strong on a high note. Because I'm telling you, bro, you beat the Falcons to finish the season. I mean, the Saints fans already just feeling it, bro. Like they're on cloud 9. And you beat the Falcons, telling you, bro. You ain't gonna be able to tell us nothing. We ready for the offseason. Let's go. Like, let's tool up. Let's tool up, baby.
If they beat the Falcons to end the season 7-10. 7-10, Wolf. 7-10.
7 games.
Mickey gonna do some outlandish shit first day of free agency, bruh. It's like it's coming, bruh. First day, it's gonna be something outlandish. Trade for Marvin. Trade for Marvin Harrison Jr. Trade for Brian Thomas Jr. Nigga, something coming hot, bro. I'm telling you right now, Wolf.
Hot, bro. Coming in hot. I know this man too well, bro. I know him too well, man.
Kelly gonna be saying, whoa, bro. Whoa, bro. Whoa. We got to keep picking the draft, Mickey. Calm down.
But shit, Kelly might be feeling it too, man. Kelly,
right.
Let's get it. Kelly, trying to get something.
Banging Maserati. You know what I'm saying?
I'm leaving here with something, boy. Shit.
Oh man. But yeah, I think you hit on the money, man. If they can beat the Falcons 7-10, you know, their win projections were. It's not even about the win projections. It'd be just how they finished the season. 5-game win streak, knowing that you have a franchise quarterback, the guy at quarterback. Whoo!
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like Mina said on her podcast today, Mina Kime, she was just saying, like, if the Saints were able to like avoid that quarterback carousel at this point in their rebuild, like that's just so huge, man. Teams go through that shit for like 10, 20 years sometimes, bro. Like it's
years, bro.
Years, man, to get out of that, bro. And if for them, like I mean, even though we kind of been going through it since Drew left, but like really through this rebuild, their first real stab at going to get a quarterback, and you hit on it.
First try? Like your first real try?
Boy, you better go to church Sunday, boy. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
feeling like Beatrix Kiddo at the end of Kill Bill 2, nigga, just on the ground, bro. Just holding it, woof.
Just holding it like, oh. Just laughing. Just like,
That's us. That's us in the offseason, nigga.
That's a perfect scene, boy.
Perfect, bro. Perfect. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens on Sunday. We'll have the Zoom up and running for all the Patreons. If you're not a Patreon, we'll have it streaming to YouTube. As always, Justin Cass said Olave, Harrison, and Lemon. Okay, I don't know how you logically think that they could trade for Marvin Harrison Jr. and still would be able to draft Malachi Lemon.
Ooh.
That's fandom right
there. Where is Lemon? Where is Lemon going? Like where is he going in the draft? How high is he going? I put it like that.
I think when all is said and done, because like I think I just it just all depends on the team, man. Because like Devonta Smith's measurables didn't scare off the Eagles, but he also put up like a historic season. Like he won the Heisman.
Yeah.
I think Lemon realistically goes like back half of round 1, probably early round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of, I think he's going to get labeled with that. He's just a quote unquote slot receiver type of tag.
Just like, Justin
Jefferson. And Justin Jefferson went late, later round 1.
Yep.
And there's just like this perception that I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's right. I just believe that that's potentially how the NFL is gonna see him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think, and I could be wrong. I could see him going to a team in the mid first round. I
Right.
would find it very hard to believe. Like I could see him maybe going as high as like 15, 16, but like
Mm-hmm.
higher than that, boy, I would be surprised. I would be
It'd
surprised.
be interesting, bro, because the league has changed so much. Offenses have
It has.
changed. Like you don't need like the days of like the big X receiver that has to win man to man. It's just like it's not needed no more because like teams run man to man 20% of the time now. It's like it's such zone heavy, like teams
His
ghost motion and so
his
it's just interesting if that changes as teams
his
change, you know.
his 40 for him will be crucial.
Yeah,
His
it
40
will
for him
be.
will be crucial.
And I don't think it
Um,
would be a great 40. I think it, might
that's
like 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that are on my list because obviously my Kai Lemon went to USC. I live in Los Angeles or Los Angeles adjacent. It's a goal for me in the off season to go to the USC Pro Day, check out Malachi Lemon, check out
I wonder if I could make that a little
Jacoby
LA trip.
Lane. So it's on the list. It's on the list.
Look, look, LA trip with me and Bree.
There you go, bro. There you go. But anyhow, as this year wraps up, it's been a crazy year for SBP. It's honestly insane. Just going back to
Insane year.
if you think
God.
about it, from everything that has happened on our show this year, all the things we got to experience, the Senior Bowl, Big 12 Pro Day, Combine, having Mina on our podcast, Jane Slater, the multiple NFL daily appearances. It's a long list. It's a very, very, very long list, and it is something that we are eternally grateful for, and we all just put it back on y'all. Like if there wasn't this fan base, if it wasn't for this community, like none of this would be possible. And so we are truly appreciative and truly grateful for every listen, every download, every view. Truly, we mean that from the bottom of our hearts. And our goal for 2020 for 2026 is to make it even bigger and better. So as this year ends, we wish all a truly happy new year. Hoping for a Saints win to end the NFL regular season for the Saints and for them to go 7-10. I'll be watching the Texas Tech Red Raiders play Oregon on New Year's Day. It will be like the most invested I'll be in a football game in fucking ages. I'll be sweating, be nervous, might get the tummy rumbles. Like I haven't had that for a game in forever. They're like,
Get you some cut water, boy.
but we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all truly.
No question, man. I am so thankful and hope everybody just have a great new year, great New Year's Eve. Be safe out there.
Safe, please,
And let's start 2026 all right, man.
for sure. But we will be back on Sunday. We will have the live stream going on YouTube. We'll have the last official regular season Zoom, which is bittersweet. And then we'll have our recap pod later on Sunday. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. With that, we are out.
Peace.